Anders, are you sure your real name isn't Greg Chun?
I won't say I'm 100% certain, because my birth certificate may be misprinted,
Okay.
but
So,
I'm quite certain.
okay, just checking.
Ingredients: 1 3/4 cups honey-made graham cracker crumbs, 1/3 cup butter, melted, 1 1/4 cups sugar, divided, 3 8-ounce packages Philadelphia cream cheese, softened, 1 cup Breakstone's or Needson sour cream, 2 teaspoons vanilla, 3 eggs, 1 21-ounce can cherry pie filling. Heat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix graham crumbs, butter, and 1/4 cup of the sugar. Press onto bottom of 9-inch springform pan. Beat cream cheese and the remaining sugar in large bowl with mixer until blended. Add sour cream and vanilla. Mix well. Add eggs one at a time, beating on low speed after each addition, just until blended. Pour into crust. Bake 1 hour to 1 hour 10 minutes, or until center is almost set. Run knife around rim of pan to loosen cake. Cool before removing rim. Refrigerate cheesecake for 4 hours. Top with pie filling before serving.
Hello?
Greetings.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. How's it going for you, sir?
I'm doing okay.
I think everyone thinks you're Greg Chun right now. Can you do a voice line from Ike or Lucas?
I think Lucas says
That's pretty good. I like it. Well done. They never learn.
I'll strike you down with one blow.
I'm totally immersed. Thank you, sir.
I wanted to do something special for chat. Okay, on my screen I've got one there, another there, and
Is it supposed to be science or something? Are we going with molecules?
No,
here?
I want chat to get fully immersed in this. So let's see.
Wait, I know what's going on. Those are green orbs.
See if you can hear this.
Oh,
What color should I go on?
the black one. Cause it's different.
Hold on, it's difficult to do this.
Come on, focus, Anders. You can't be laughing. Who are we getting? What the heck is this?
Alright, we got him.
Who is this? Is that supposed to be Grima?
No, it's just a...
Oh, it's just the okay emote hand. Okay, is that it? Just the
That's
okay.
it. That's it.
We just summoned an okay hand.
Yeah.
The black orb summoned an okay hand. Okay, great. I'm immersed now, totally. Well done, Anders. That was a great treat. What was that, by the way? What instrument were you playing?
An electric keyboard.
Wow, you have some nice talent.
I've been practicing for like 2 days, so it was... I hope it was worth it.
Yeah, it was. I definitely enjoyed it. Why are we clicking hearts on Summer Sander right now?
Why not?
Okay.
But you see, I've got I was just messing around with some seal equipments. My Henry's got so much resistance, I thought, attack ploy probably be pretty good on him. The issue that I've got is I've got so many of these sacred coins and these refined stones, and I just don't know what to do with them. Maybe if you want to look at what I've got in my barracks first.
Exactly.
Or
And then we can
okay.
work on seals. Wait, Fury?
Yeah, Fury. Hey, come on! I got renewal too, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what a good A skill would be for it. I do have an extra bike, so I'm probably going to be giving her steady breath pretty soon.
I'm totally immersed. Inheriting Greg Chun to Adult Tiki, while also having a Greg Chun voice. Did anyone ever tell you have a blessed voice, Professor Anderson?
One or two people.
Alright, yeah, steady breath is actually ideal in the A slot, especially for Tiki, because she'll get doubled a lot. You could probably make some janky Tiki build work with plus speed and fury. I could probably see that working, especially if you had a Honed Dragons on the team. But if this is your team comp, then you probably don't have Honed Dragons.
Yeah,
She's water blessed too. She reaches 30 speed. That's actually impressive for an adult Tiki.
Only water blessed because I ended up getting a +1 Fjorm.
Feels
So
good.
that to get that extra arena score. But I do have a Myrrh. I could, in theory, give that to a Noe. My blue at the moment is Fjorm.
You do lose out on 3 speed that way, but at least Noe would give you more points in the long run. Yeah, with Honed Dragons, you'd reach like 36 speed on Adult Tiki. I kind of like that. That seems like a really interesting way to use Adult Tiki.
And I got the Res Refinement to take care of things like Myrrh and Grima and whatever
for
else.
Speed refinement, and you just have a rally speed defense or something on the team. Like the Tiki actually reaches about 40 speed that way, which is like what? How does an Adult Tiki reach that speed?
I've got my Ike with Swordbreaker, of course. I taught him Vantage, but there's just so many speedy swords. I had to give him Swordbreaker again.
Yeah, with Ike, I actually just prefer keeping his default build. He has the attack to make heavy blade work, and Swordbreaker, it's kind of needed at this point. Like, even Fury doesn't really bring him up to a respectable speed stat unless you go all in with Fury and speed seals and have him, like, plus speed. Do you have a speed 3 seal, by the way?
I do, I have one.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely important, but if you already have it, then don't really worry about it. Do you already have Distant Defense 3 seal? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, let's see. I've got Distant and Close Defense both.
You've really optimized your coin gain every week. At this point, if you want to use your coins properly, it becomes either for like weird builds or Arena Assault units. Are you missing any seals?
I'm missing a few Spurs and Deflects.
Yeah, the deflects aren't too useful, and the spurs require team comps. However, I do see an attack 3 seal missing. Do you use Reinhardt in Arena Assault? Or Bravo user? Or Shershi or Alincia, for instance? All those units are very good users of attack seal, and it does usually make a difference. So having at least one attack 3 seal is a good idea, because you have all the really important seals maxed out. Do you use any infantry pulse users where an HP seal would be important? Where it like brings it into a threshold that you really need that HP seal. So if you've seen my Lilina, then yeah.
Yeah, my Summer Xander.
But he already has a decent 48 HP, so does he miss infantry pulse on some units where an HP seal would be useful for him? Or that you could bring him into a threshold to affect other units where it would matter?
Let's see, if I wanted to get infantry pulse on Tobin. +1, by the way.
Amazing. You're living the memes.
Crom, I'm probably gonna... He's minus attack. I'm probably gonna kill him for ether sometime.
Feels bad, man. Pepe hands.
Look at that glorious 40 attack.
That's minus attack, isn't it? Oh god.
Yeah.
You can find other uses for Gale Force. You could use it on like Soleil, for instance. If you had like a Slaying Edge on her instead of Wodao, you could run a Desperation Gale Force build there. Make her run around like a crazy person. But that's a really niche build, and you don't really need to do that unless you really like Soleil. Or you could live the real meme dream and give it to Arden. Brave Sword follow-up ring, man. That's a Gale Force 100% proc.
Instant.
It's an instant Gale Force. Like, you think I'm memeing, guys, but I'm not memeing. It's actually a thing. Keep your Lin alive. I think your seals are in check pretty well. But a few things you might be missing is based on who you have for Arena Assault or just other content in general. For instance, do you use Bravo users? Do you have any?
Just Klein.
Is he someone you use regularly or from time to time?
Pretty much only if there's a flyer team in Arena Assault. Blade Tome, I have Tailtew and Nino.
So you do use a couple. It's Hone Attack 3 Seal that I'm considering here, right? Or Hone Speed 3 Seal. Those are both very good for Blade Mages, especially if you combo it on to certain units that already have Hone Attack. For instance, Inigo has Hone Attack 3, you give him a Hone Speed 3 Seal, plus he's got Dance, and he becomes an amazing support unit for someone like Tail 2 or Tharsha for Blade Dancing. On the other hand, Olivia there has Hone Attack as well, so you give her Hone Speed Seal and she can kind of accomplish the same thing. I regularly use that combo and it's really useful for just kind of stacking buffs onto the support unit and giving yourself more options. You can also do this in not just Arena Assault, but let's say you're planning out a Grand Hero battle or a Bound Hero battle. You just want to like maximize buff usage on these sort of characters. I would keep your coins above 150 in case we get like a bunch of Tempest Trials in a row or something. Or you don't know, it might be just a reason that saving a couple hundred is useful, which is what I try to do as well. Because all the other seals aren't really that useful. Definitely none of the defensive seals. HP seals are only useful if you need to push a threshold on infantry balls, which is why I asked that. And the spur seals are good, but they require really customized like team comps that like Owl Tome users really appreciate units with spurs. If you have a support New York Corin, then you give him like a spur seal that's maxed and he ends up giving tons of spur buffs that way. Defense play and res play are also okay seals to upgrade, but again it depends on using primarily characters that can take advantage of that. So for instance, Fur is a really good user of Defense Ploy Seal, but she might as well just have Defense Ploy on the C slot, and then in her Seal she could use Attack Ploy 3, which I think you have maxed. So Res Ploy, again, pretty good, but you do need like a certain unit type to be abusing that. Because like the generic good option here is Hone Attack 3. And then maybe something like Defense Ploy 3 is also a decent option as generic things to upgrade. But if you have specific team comps that can take advantage of spurs or like, the HP seal, then you should go for that. Because I don't know your units as well as you do. And if you watch some of the gameplay I've done, then you'll know the HP seal has been useful for my Lilina to reach infantry pulse thresholds on Bridal Lyn. If you've seen my Marth, he ends up having like a Spur Defense 3 seal, giving my Niles some like invincibility to melee units and stuff. So yeah, it just depends on your team comps and how you utilize those seals as they're upgraded. Because I've upgraded like Spur Defense 3 seal, but I wouldn't recommend people to do that unless you have like the right team comps to take advantage of it. So generic usage, of course, hone attack and speed are really important. Attack 3 seals are good on a bunch of units, but you don't need more than one of these seals, so to give you some options. I really enjoyed our session.
Yeah, so did I. I've got a good plan to go with on spending those resources, so it was valuable to me.
It's valuable to have you here.
I have 10 orbs, and the only thing better than YOLO summoning is baiting chat into thinking.
I almost thought you were gonna do it. Make sure before you do leave that you do say Lucas's best quote, which is that they never learn, because that is the most appropriate thing here, because you just debated them and everyone's a student here in Akariss' classroom. So if you can pull that off goldenly, then I will gachi-gasm in real life. And so will the chat.
They never learn. If I could just have a word with chat for a moment.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
I think this is one of the greatest Twitch chats. And when teacher tells us Mia loves us and so does he really means that. I think that really shows in the behavior and the memes that this chat has. You guys are the greatest.
No, Anders, you're the greatest. But thank you.
All right,
I'll see you soon. Maybe you'll come back for another session. I look forward to it.
Maybe. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Anders.